Good evening, Sir Adi and my friends. My name is Rivonathan Gael. My student number is B1024181011. This is the Human Resource Management subject, and this is the final exam video, which teach by Mr. Adi Musalin. Alright, section 1, question 1. What have I done in offline and online class during HRM? In the online class, I'm watching video the lecturer give and read some article given in Modo 2. And when it's offline, I attend the class like usual, giving presentation and working on some assignment too. And of course, I always attend the class. Second question, what books are used in studying HRM? Actually, I don't read many books, but the example of the books I read was the Handbook of Competency Mapping, which written by Sema Senghi. This book is about how to improve our competency that people have by knowing the competency models. This book has 11 chapters inside that talk about how to knowing people competency based on models. And the third question is how many books I have read in Edmodo. I think I have read two books. First is the competency mapping read by Sam Seng Hee, and the second is the HR basic book, which the HR basic book told us about what is HR, and it's like an introduction to HR too. Alright, we move to the next question. The topics presented by my friends is about how to improve the employee performance, and I also asking when he presented what is the best way to make it happen, and the answer is just make they comfortable with the working environment and they happy. And I think my friend presented well too, so I got the benefit of what he present. Next question is my impression of studying HRM online. Actually, my impression in studying HRM online it's pretty difficult because I have to use so much of internet data, and also the material given is not very clear because the lecture cannot explain it all, but it's still understandable. And how does COVID-19 affect the way of teaching and learning HRM? I think it affects so much because, um, like example, we cannot attend the class like usual. We have to attend online, and it's of course it's affect to the our competency too. And positive negative side of COVID-19 related to study HRM, I think it didn't have positive side because yeah, as we know, this pandemic made everything stop. So I think it's so much negative side of COVID-19, like we can attend the class, we have to do all online, and many others. Alright, we move to section 2. Why study HRM? I think study HRM because it's important for me, because my dream, I want to be a human resource. I want to work in human resource department, because that I study HRM. And second, what is the importance of training? I think training is very important because without training we cannot do a new job well, because that we need a training. And the third, what the importance of HRM? I think it's very important for our life because we use it to control people in a company, so we will need the HRM education to know what we need to manage people. And what is different about training and development? Training in my opinion is uh, you giving something new to the people because they are new in in the company, so you give them a training to introduce them into the company. And development is you giving like training to the all employees so they can develop more for the company. So the difference is just between the new employee and the old employee. And next question, the importance of motivation. I think it's very important because with giving motivation, the employees can have more more stay spirit to work, and they can give their best in the workplace. And what's the purpose of selection interview? It's the purpose is to select the employees for the company, because without selecting we cannot know which one or who is the suitable person to our company. And what meaning of HR department? HR department is the department which um, giving giving training and develop the workers or employees in a company so they can work well in the company. um, Next, what is the importance of discipline? I think it's very important because without discipline, people will not do their job well, because the yes, the example like they don't have a time discipline or working discipline. It's just like working without rules, so it will be very bad for the department or for the company. And what is indeed industrial relation? I think industrial relation is a relation between one company and the others to work together so they can um, make something new. What the difference of job description and specification? Job description is um, what you must do in your job, and what you have when what is your goal in your job. And job specification, I think it's more specific, like you have to do it like this way, you have to do it like this way. So it's job specification in my opinion. And next, goals of performance appraisal and goals of performance appraisal. I think the goals is to make employee more what is that more happy, so they can uh, they can perform more well in the next time. So the performance appraisal, I think, is important for the employee. The importance of HR planning. I think HR planning is very important because to, like I say, it's to manage people. So the planning is very important here. The difference of performance appraisal and job evaluation. The performance appraisal is giving reward to the best employee or best worker, but the job evaluation is like you you and the workers evaluating what is the goals in the company have reached, or what's wrong with with the workers, so the goals cannot be reached by the company. All right, the section um, the lecture give me an article. Title is examining the gender influence in employees' work in judgment within a South Africa university. So this title is about some academicers with who doing some engagement, doing some, what is that, doing some research to the one of the South Africa university about the influence of the gender influence on employees and work engagement. The problem in this article is the gender influence effect in the work engagement. And the theories the articles the academic years use is work engagement by the academic explanation. So then from the first previous research, she used a survey with question, and in this article or in this survey she used a quantitative non-experimental a cross-sectional survey. Alright, I think that's all for my final exam video record. Thanks for watching, and I hope it's be useful for you. Thank you.